So it goes recording and it's counting. That's like the length of the stuff.
And then it'll hit it again and it'll stop.
Hold on.
It's funny, yeah. Don't fix it. It'll be better.
Move it so that it's looking at the papers. The tripod. Is going, and that's the sink.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So where were you on the night of September 11th, 1984?
Not born.
The night? Dude, if it's the night, then what already happened?
Hello, welcome to another Fun Friday. In fact, it's the last Fun Friday of the year, and I'm here of my own free will, my own volition. And today we have a wonderful selection of papers, and I have a crew. So, cameraman, if you would like to show the wonderful selection of papers, and a.
Oh shit! How to do it? Oh shit!
There we go.
Oh shit!
I guess no. I should explain what I'm even doing. I got hungry. Tell them to bring out the paper. All right, this is printer copy paper. So as I start with this one, I'll just start to explain why this is even happening in the first place. When I was a child, I ate just like a bunch of paper for like no reason, I guess. I just liked it. And I thought it'd be funny to just kind of bring back memories of eating paper. I will only be eating small pieces. However, this one is easy to do. This one's fine. I haven't eaten too much copy paper. If anyone is worried for my health or anything, don't worry. We do have an EMT on hand. He's certified. He's just a little tired. Don't worry. It happens to all of us. It'll happen to all of us someday. Thank you, waiter. We do have water. So there is a funny thing with the notebook, which is that it has stuff in it. Lined paper necks. A good old notebook. This is what I was just saying. I've eaten probably the most of. This is actually, I wouldn't say it's special to me, but it does have this drawing that says Angry Birds. I also have this Mario thing. I didn't draw these, actually. Oh, excuse me. I have no idea. Jeez, I'm already burping from the paper. I for sure drew these. These were traced off of Pokemon Go. You can tell because I dated them 2016, which is the year that came out. So I'm gonna eat Squirtle. Because I do want to eat, like, some graphite. This is Squirtle's eyes. Maybe it's just my preference. I just like this better than the copy paper. It just actually is better somehow.
It's got more flavor to it?
A little bit. And maybe it's that it's dirty. Is it cheats if I do this?
It's like cookies.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. What do you think? You think it's like washing down a hot wing on Hot Ones?
I'll avoid doing that. Let's get some Ditto up in here. Ditto. That's pretty good stuff. Okay, we're good. I just had to swallow it. Definitely a throwback. Thank you, sir. All right, so this is the graph paper. I bet you thought we weren't doing polar coordinate graph. If you want cool graph paper, actually go to Incompetech.com. You know, they got cool graph paper. That was actually kind of a big chunk. This kind of just is the copy paper. I can't tell the difference between like red ink and like there is like blue ink on the lined paper. But who knows what the hell will happen to me.
You got some weird shits today.
I don't know. I've eaten, like I said, I used to eat just a bunch of paper. I think it's fine.
It turned out somewhat acceptable.
I've only ever eaten like a report card. That's it.
That's actually true because I remember hearing about this.
Man. Tell a story.
I was scared. I think it was third grade, and I just didn't. Again, like I think I had like a D and like a C, and I was just afraid of like their reaction to it. So I went to like the boys' bathroom in my class, and I just kind of sat down and I started chewing on it.
How would you rate it though for the tier list?
Oh, fucking horrible.
Oh, straight up.
I remember crying at one point because I wouldn't go. Cause I couldn't swallow it.
We're done here.
Yeah.
This is tracing paper. I think this would be easier because it's very thin. Maybe I want to just actually like round out my little piece. I don't know. Oh, this is like geez, it's like I almost lost it. You know those like breath things? Those little like You buy those little, what are they
Is it
called?
like
It's like a little square. You put it on your tongue, and it
like
just kind of evaporates.
Is it like a breath strip?
It's like this makes me think of that. It's like I'm trying to chew some of this stuff, but it's not gonna help. I just need to like wet it. Okay, we got it. So I just want to make sure that I'm like swallowing, like I'm being for real. This one overall, I don't actually like it that much. It's not as fun, I don't think. As a paper, pretty cool. As a paper that I would eat, it's just kind of okay. This is, I believe, yes, it is an index card, a 4x6. I actually really love these because I used to just have a bunch of these in my backpack, and I would just draw. I still keep a bunch by my desk, and it's like a nice size to just kind of draw. I think I have eaten these before. I was a lot older. This is really easy to swallow, by the way. It's like, or I think it's because they're thicker. I kind of like this one. Well, I just kind of been going. These just go down. I straight up would keep going, except that I have like plenty of other papers to eat. That's some pretty damn good paper. I don't know. No, okay, that's my favorite one so far. Definitely S. So this is quite a bit bigger. I'm obviously not eating all of this. Drawing paper. I actually didn't draw on any of this. I would put a paper, paint on it, and this is just like to catch the edges.
There to be treasure. There to be treasure.
Some of this was used for the logo and coax.
Wait a second, I'm about to say. Ain't no.
This one for sure is used somewhere, but those started as real brush strokes.
That's crazy, actually.
I have my clean pair of scissors here to cut stuff. I know some people might be concerned about how sanitary some of this is. I'm going with a much smaller piece. This is a thick paper, but it holds its form more than like the index card. Taste-wise, not that much flavor at all. I'm having trouble psyching myself up to swallow it. I feel less comfortable with this one, like it would do damage somehow. My current ranking for that, like obviously lower than the index card. So now we have newsprint paper. It's definitely thinner. Oh shoot, yeah. So this just kind of fades away. Like obviously it's still there, I feel it. What the hell? It just got stuck to the roof of my mouth actually. I got it unstuck. Okay. You know what? This one's pretty fun. I would put this maybe A. We're gonna go for another piece on that. So I'm gonna go for this whole piece, but I'm gonna chew it up into a clump. So taste-wise, not a whole lot going on. I'm gonna use water on this. It is just kind of not going away. Hold on. I quite literally bit off more than I could chew, or maybe more than I could swallow. I probably shouldn't have done such a freaking big piece. For a second, I thought I was kind of liking it, but I don't know. It got weird. I don't know how to describe it other than that.
Bring the napkin. Where's the napkin?
Oh, like fast food napkin?
No, I forgot about it. You're missing anything else?
Should I just pause real quick or just...
No, just leave it.
So, sir, how do you feel being the first man without a penis?
It feels liberating. This makes me unique.
Alrighty. Next question. Where were you when this was found at? There's footage of you at a 7-Eleven and...
I've never been to a 7-Eleven in my life.
I don't know how to do things on the spot. I'm trying.
Yeah. This is going to be construction paper. So this is definitely like when I was a kid, what I would think of as thick paper before I was exposed to like a lot of other kinds of papers. Because I used to make stuff just out of construction paper, right? And usually when you buy them, you get all kinds of weird colors.
Yellow.
Green.
Those are colors. This has to be like a really old piece of paper, actually. Like, there's no way this hasn't been sitting around for like years and years. I would say pretty good. I'm hesitant. Okay, that honestly went down really well. I'm just hesitant to eat more because of the color. That just seems suspicious. I don't know. I don't trust it, but it's pretty good. It's kind of like I don't know, maybe it's like what's the word for like something fancy? A delicacy. It's like a delicacy. You can't have too much of it. Otherwise, it's just kind of like ruined. Here we have paper towel. I like paper towels. I'm surprisingly never eaten a paper towel at all. I actually don't know what brand this is. This has got to be pretty damn fancy though. This feels freaking absorbent as hell, bro. Check this out. I'm gonna put it in just a little bit. Look how far up that travels.
Oh,
I don't know if that'll show up on the camera, but that traveled up like this far, and I only put in. It went up like this far, and I only put it in like this far into the water. Sorry, I just turned into a paper towel ad. Let's get a dry piece. I do like the idea of doing a dry piece and a wet piece. The way the edges tear is really fuzzy. Nice texture. I think this is going to be a pretty top tier paper, actually. This one goes down really nicely. I'm going to grab a piece from the wet side. It's like the same. It becomes the same when I put it in my mouth. Yeah, I actually... Oh, shoot.
Bro needs water for wet.
I felt the clump in my throat.
It's sucking up all the water.
I didn't let it dissolve enough. I got too eager.
Bro,
Don't worry about it.
He's more pale as it goes on.
All right. We have a sticky note. We do have a sticky part of this sticky note. So I think I have to do both a piece of the normal paper and a piece of the sticky note. I'm going to start toning down how much of this I eat because, I don't know, I felt that last one quite a bit.
Gotta keep it steady.
Oh, excuse me. Case in point, we're going to get kind of small with some of these. That had a taste. I don't know if it's because of my finger. Actually, you want to hand me his hand sanitizer? Yeah. Thank you. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything properly. Oh man, that smell is like, it's just comforting. I feel like I'm at a doctor's. I actually do think that's disgusting. I actually think it was my fingers. So it's fine. It's pretty good. We're gonna do a sticky piece of this. Let me stick this onto my hand. That's what it looks like. So whatever the sticky part was, that it just kind of went away instantly. That was like the same experience. Yeah, so the stickiness on this, you could definitely... I'm actually going to go for a lick on this. Just to... Yeah, it just kind of removes the sticky. That's kind of interesting. Overall, that was actually pretty good. Alright, so this time we have some palette paper. It's interesting because the texture of it is like different on both ends. On one side, it's like more smooth and like glossy, and this side is like rough and matte. Again, I'm gonna go chill on the amounts now, especially because this one in particular is a pretty suspicious paper. So it does come loose more than I thought. I'm gonna let this one in my mouth for I think quite a while, and then I have to rip it up in my mouth because it is a tougher paper. So I had to do quite a bit of force to rip it. Okay, so that's it on this one. I would say I would rank it pretty low. I just don't trust it. So we got our next dish here. It looks like, so we have an apple, but we have this here so that I can eat the stickers. We actually got a double sticker here. Although I do want to eat the apple too. Can I eat the apple too?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna do apple stickers. I actually do want to just do one. Oh, that is hard to rip. Oh, this is gonna be a little suspicious. Okay. Oh, this is tough. This is definitely stronger. Hold on. This is definitely stronger than the whatever I ate before. I already forgot. I am scared of this one, actually. I definitely need to let it sit in my mouth for a good while. I haven't done this yet, and this is kind of cheats. I'm going to spit it out just a little bit just to check my progress. Dude, I might have to not do this one.
Is it too thick or?
This is just kind of sketch. I'm gonna rip it even smaller. This one is getting through my digestive system. Stay away from this kind of sticker if you're gonna be eating paper. I do not recommend it. It is very scary, and if anything causes a problem, it might be this. I would stick to eating the apple. All right, this is a very nice piece of... Okay, I thought for a second this might be my painting paper. This is a watercolor. This is paper meant for watercoloring, and I've already got it torn to square like I was going to use it. This is a very thick paper. In terms of like... I definitely could do this and rip it, I think. Kind of requires a bit of force for me to tear. But the way that it tears is very like... similar to kind of like the newsprint paper. It's fuzzy. It's a fuzzy tear. So it's very thick. This is definitely more workable than the sticker. It's nice if you want to chew and not like swallow a paper. I think this one's actually pretty good. I think I am just gonna send this one. Okay. So honestly, this is pretty good. This is like an A tier sort of a thing. Definitely better. I like it more than like the standard like copy paper. I haven't been talking about flavor much because they've been pretty similar for a good while, and this one also is pretty similar. So you can take it away.
I know.
This is a textbook from back when I went to school. Shoutouts to World of Art, Islamic Art and Architecture by Robert Hillenbrand. I think I failed this class. Cool pictures and stuff. Look at that. I actually don't want to eat anything that's kind of pretty. I have no idea who this is or what the context is. But I am going to eat a piece of this part that says, "Acknowledgement. I owe a great deal to Dr. Barbara Brand." This is pretty thick. Like if you think of a nice, expensive textbook, that's the paper we're dealing with. Okay. I can do both of these. I kind of wish I was up for getting a bigger piece right now. This wasn't too bad. Definitely, well, no, I definitely wouldn't want to eat a bigger piece of this. But the tear is pretty bad because it's pretty fine. It's not like fuzzy. It's pretty good though. I like kind of the smooth texture. All right, this time we have Receipt, wonderfully blurred in post. This is from a fast food restaurant. This is kind of an interesting... It's obviously very crumbly, but that's not going to matter at the small scale. I'm not too afraid to get a bit of a bigger chunk. It's pretty good. No taste. So I think what's going on here is that it's actually not ink. I don't know. I didn't eat a piece with ink on it. I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference anyways.
It's kind of like burned onto it a little bit.
Yeah, like it must be burnt. Well, let me try a piece. I'm getting a piece of print or like black on it. Oh. I think that was different. Hold on. No. Okay, actually what I'm realizing is that in general, this one actually does have a bit of a taste. And it's not great. So, pretty low, like a D. So we got some more paper. Let's see, this is Rives BFK. This is a paper meant for painting, I guess multimedia. It has a fuzzy tear to it. So I feel like, but it's thick though. It's like way thicker. Okay. I like when they get fuzzy. This one gets a little fuzzy. So it kind of expands a little. It's just kind of easier to work with, you know. That's pretty good. But also, I actually have eaten... I already had this idea of eating paper again as a throwback. And I did remember when I was buying some of this paper, I did eat some as a throwback because I wanted to know what it was like. I wanted to feel again, I guess. And it's pretty good. And I agree with myself in the past. It's pretty good. It's some of the more expensive paper, I think, that is here. Actually, that's a lie. I think.
I feel like that'd be more.
Oh, damn. I don't know why that's happening, actually. Because I have been, like, starting to burp up a little bit.
You already know. You already know. You already know. You already know.
We got Cardstock.
You already know.
This is the kind of stuff that you'd be making. You know, okay, so you know what's funny is the first time I ever heard about cardstock paper was because I wanted to make a Steve paper craft, and there's a video on YouTube called like Ultimate Bendy Steve or Ultimate Bendable Steve. It might say like 3.0 or something like that. I might be misremembering. But this guy made some pretty cool Steve paper crafts, and I was like, wow, how is he doing? Because I hadn't really seen paper crafts that had moved with that much function before. And he talked about like, yeah, I use like cardstock paper. And I was like, holy crap, that's a thing. I tried with construction paper, did not go well.
You already know.
So we got our piece, the one piece. This is surprisingly good. It comes apart enough that it is edible, but I definitely like, if I was going for like a big stretch, I still wouldn't go with this. This is probably like a B. I don't know if I've said B on anything yet.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
We have like photo paper. Not really exactly what you'd think of. I think a lot of people think of glossy photo paper. This one's like matte. It's like an in-between thickness of like copy paper and the cardstock. And the tear is definitely very fine. So that means I probably won't like it as much. I'd have to calculate it out, but this has got to be some of the more expensive paper that I have, which definitely feels like a scam. This is all right. It has a bit of a taste somehow. I don't really care for it though. Definitely maybe like a C.
Smile.
We have so this is like a bag. I'm going to probably blur this too. This is from the pharmacy. This is like what they give you medicine in. But I don't know. It's like really crinkly, but also really glossy, really shiny. The other side is a bit more rough. So we're gonna get a small piece of this. Oh, okay. So I'm pretty confident you could eat a lot of this. It kind of just fades away. I would actually eat a lot of this if I wasn't already so worried about myself. No taste or anything, but for some reason I like it. Probably an A.
Do you think Box Kid eats paper?
No. This is sticker paper. I actually am kind of excited about this. I just kind of bought sticker paper because I wanted it.
I want you.
And so I just want to peel a bit and just see
What the
I'm
hell?
working with.
Ugh.
What?
This shit like onion. Ugh. What the hell? Jar.
This is a piece of paper, or this is a bit that I got of both layers, which I was kind of scared of. I went really small, so I can't judge that as much. But I feel like I have to do one of just the sticky. This is the kind of stuff that would be toxic, right?
We got the EMT, don't worry about it.
You're right, okay. I had the wrong idea about stickiness, because the sticky note, I also just kind of, you can lick the sticky off. Oh, that's weird. Oh, this one, okay, this sticky is better. Because it's not coming off all the way. Overall, this is very middling, like high C, low B. Excuse me.
Only the finest.
Nanner! I love nanners. I eat many of them, but we're not here for the nanner. We're here for the sticker. I think it was, damn, bro, better than like the apple sticker. I don't know how, because the apple sticker, if I remember correctly, kind of messed me up a little bit. This is kind of just better. It's honestly, I could go for the whole thing. I think I'm just like, maybe I got used to it. Yeah, I don't know.
There's your share.
I am gonna treat myself with a banana. I actually just remembered that eating paper kind of sucks. Because that was really good. Alright, so we're getting to some ones that I'm not looking forward to so much. This is like a congratulatory card from freaking Hallmark. I'm gonna tear this piece that says place money or gift card here. This is kind of interesting. So, well, I have that in my mouth. I tore this and it feels like it's just coming apart into like layers. So let me see if I can get this split. Yeah. So it's got like a weird two-part thing going on here, but they feel the same. I don't know if it's like two papers glued together. I thought this would be worse. I don't know. It's kind of copy paper, actually. It feels a lot thicker. It definitely doesn't tear the same. I don't know. This is fine. I wouldn't say it's like super good. Like, I don't want to eat more of it, though. So maybe C again. All right. So this is another thing I got to blur to hell. This is a paycheck of mine. It's already weirdly torn, actually.
How much you get paid in it?
I don't know if I'll bleep this, but this is total net pay.
Holy shit, this guy is making it big. He's dude.
Man, I love my pay rate of.
Damn, he gets paid more.
Wait, what? Actually,
He gets paid more than us.
oh,
I'm trying to figure out which part of this I want to eat. Honestly, I actually probably need
you should
this.
eat the non-negotiable.
I actually want to keep actual copy of this. So I'm going to be boring and take just kind of a corner. This paper's fine. But it's so boring. Excuse me. That's from earlier. This paper is so boring that like I feel like I have to put it just low, like a D straight up. I just feel nothing with this one. It feels like the soullessness of working. We have, this looks like a DS game. I'm not eating the game. I have to say instantly. Although I do have a bonus. Not only do I have Namco Museum DS in here, I for some reason have How to Train Your Dragon DS. I just want to say it's a great game. This is not relevant to anything here. The reason I have this out is not okay. Some of you might have thought that I was gonna eat the box art. I'm not doing that. I don't know. I feel like that's something that should be preserved. I'm here for the health and safety precautions booklet. This is included with like a good number of DS games because that's just when they would include stuff like this with your game purchases. And this kind of paper is the kind of thing you'd find like in a lot of products like this. So let's eat a bit of this Nintendo logo. Good tearing experience, but it's a fine tear. There's very much, I could feel the glossy texture of it. It doesn't get wet very well. Like it feels kind of still dry in my mouth. Oh yeah. So this definitely feels like it's designed to get like, to survive, kind of. So I maybe don't recommend eating a lot of this, but I feel like the mouthfeel, like it kind of tugs on your tongue a little bit in a way that I like. But this is about eating, so I think that's like a downside, but it is good. So it like cancels out to be kind of like C. Nah, I actually think it's lower. I really wouldn't want to eat a lot of this. This is like D, or I don't know if I put stuff in F, but there's other stuff I think I would, in my mind, retroactively put F, and this might go along with it. Now here's the question, do I eat some of this? Actually, no, this feels actually the same. Yeah, I kind of thought this would be thicker, but it's kind of the same. So I'm actually kind of Glad I didn't eat some of this. Someone would have been mad at me. Good game. GG. We've got a $2 bill. And this is a fantastically clean bill that I actually do feel comfortable eating. Money is literally notoriously dirty. I don't know. It's got weird stuff on it. Cocaine. I think they find... What's the number? It's like nearly 90% of money technically has cocaine on it or something. Anyways.
What's the rate of poop?
I think it's also like the same or higher. Definitely actually pretty tough. I kind of thought money was more frail than this, but usually it's because you see it when it's been more bent up and all that. Since this dollar is already ripped, I do want to see what happens if we do this. So you get a little bit of a... It's pretty strong. See, that's wet already. I have to go... Sorry. Oh, I actually can't rip it. This is like too small a piece for me to rip unless I do a tear.
May I try?
Don't do a tear. Do a pull.
Oh, damn.
It's because it slips. Because it's water.
It's too strong, man.
You're doing a tear.
I'm trying
I saw
not
it.
to. I know. I stopped myself.
You can't break the American spirit.
I know.
It's too strong. Capitalism can't be broken.
See? I'm not that weak. I actually have pretty good forearm strength.
Oh, I did it. I don't think I twisted it.
And we'll check the cameras for that one.
I'm sorry.
But...
If I twisted it, I apologize, but I thought I didn't try hard.
It was fake news. He just eats the dog.
I definitely think it went down...
Pretty good? Or...
No.
This shit is not going down good.
Yeah, it's not falling apart is the thing. The experience of it was fine, but I do not recommend it because I'm probably gonna see it again.
The bill, sir. I'm just kidding.
It's not actually a bill. This is my high school diploma is contained in here, so we're gonna blur this obviously. I needed to do like a document. Just a really small piece. Oh, this is gonna be...
It looks sharp already.
This is gonna be tough. I did not like high school, but...
I sure did like eating it. We'll see.
I'll see if I like the diploma. Like, that might justify it, you know? Like, if the diploma is good, then maybe it was worth it all. So let's see. Let's try. That is thick, actually. It is dissolving though. It is dissolving. I don't feel uncomfortable eating this. You know what? Not bad. It's surprisingly good. It almost has a taste and I like it. It's kind of like book-like. Or if you have a book that's not like the textbook, but more the softer paper.
Like a novel? Or like...
Yeah, like a novel or I don't know. It's just softer. This is actually pretty good. This is like a solid A, honestly.
You can really taste the anxiety and stress.
Yeah, well, it's like the opposite of it, and I think it's just the fact that it's unexpectedly good that makes me like it. I believe we have one left.
Yeah, and you're gonna eat it, all right.
So, as the final challenge, I have probably some of the coolest paper that exists, which is Sandpaper. This is 60 grit. I don't really want to eat this, but it's the kind of thing that if I was doing this video, this concept, there's certain aspects that like you just kind of have to do. So I'm gonna... So this is... I didn't tear it, I was cutting it. If I tore it though, the edges are probably fine. This is not a fuzzy tear. This is a like sharp tear. And the texture is very noticeable. I can chew it, and it has a kind of a crunch that's nice. And it has more of a taste than pretty much most of them. I do like that you can chew it, like, even as a small piece. Oh, there's a nice crack. The paper itself, I can't judge very well. I feel like I have, like, just the granules of the sand stuff. I am gonna check on it. I think I got some of the stuff off of it, so I think I'd rather do that and then pass it down like that, because otherwise, the idea of sandpaper just kind of going down my throat, not great. It was a small piece, though. It was a small piece. All right, I'm just gonna send it, honestly. There goes. All right, and that is the last of the paper I will be eating. Perhaps the last of most things I will be eating. I don't know. Let's see how things go. But that one, did I rate it? That one goes not even the worst. That wasn't even the worst one. It was actually kind of fun. But, the thing that brings it down is I would not eat a large volume of it. So that actually does bring it down a lot. I'd say probably all the way down to D. I heard a little crackle in my mouth. Excuse me. But yeah, that's all the papers.
What would you consider the best and the worst?
The best and the worst. I already forgot. But definitely I remembered saying that I really loved the index card. So maybe that was the best. If I remember correctly, I think the newsprint paper was fine also. But I'd probably put index top. Bottom tier had to be maybe one of the stickers. One of the stickers was really bad. It was like the Apple sticker or something. And that's I'm misremembering, but I really did not like the Apple sticker. The thicker papers were actually fine most of the time. The dollar was surprisingly okay. There's a lot of them surprised me. There's a lot that I thought would be worse. But yeah, so there was, would I do this again? Yeah, I would. That's what I'm already doing it again. I already used to eat paper. This is me returning to form. There's definitely more papers out there, but I think I got, honestly, the big ones were like lined paper, copy paper, cardstock, construction paper. Those are like the ones, you know. And sandpaper is like the one to rule them all. I can always do higher grit sandpaper or lower. Thank you for watching. Oh, I might do quick Fun Friday retrospective because this is probably the last Fun Friday of the year. I don't know. I think the series was fine. I definitely meant to do one every week and then I didn't. And then it became this weird thing of how much effort do I put into it. Moving forward, I want to do more effort because I'm not ever going to do the weekly thing. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. This has been I Was Hungry. Goodbye. Yeah, oh, you can stop it.